Story of Kepar. In a district in southeast Aceh Regency, there lived a widow with a son named Kepar. Kepar's father and mother divorced when Kepar was 1 year old, so he didn't know his father figure. As an orphan, Kepar is often mocked by his playmates. Therefore, Kepar wanted to know who his father really was. One day, Kepar asked his mother about it. At first, his mother refused to tell who and where Kepar's father was. However, it was finally told after Kepar threatened to commit suicide if not told. After it was clear who and where his father was, Kepar intended to meet his father on a very distant mountain. After saying goodbye to his mother, Kepar left to meet his father with enough supplies. He walked alone through the wilderness, crossed rivers and climbed mountains. Finally, he arrived at the place his mother meant. From a distance, a middle-aged man was seen weeding the grass in the middle of his field. Kepar immediately approached and greeted him. "Good afternoon, sir," said Kepar. "It's daytime too," answered the father. "Who are you and where are you from?" asked the father. "I'm Kepar, originally from Alas land," answered Kepar. "Alas land?" said the father. He was shocked to hear Kepar's answer. "Why are you surprised to hear that name?" Kepar asked. "Oh no, there is nothing," replied the father. "What brought you here, Par?" the father asked back. Kepar also told the purpose of his arrival, but he did not tell that his mother was still alive. After listening to Kepar's story, the father knew that Kepar was his son. Since then, Kepar began to take turns living with his father or mother. In a week, Kepar sometimes sleeps 3 nights at his father's place, then returns to his mother's place. Kepar never told his mother that he slept at his father's place. In fact, he told his mother that his father had died. All these things were done by Kepar because he wanted his parents to reunite so that he would no longer be mocked by his friends as punishment. He did everything he could to make his wish come true. One night, Kepar conveyed his wish to his mother. "Mom, actually Kepar feels sorry to see mother who work hard every day to meet our need. If mother wants to marry again, Kepar doesn't mind having a stepfather." Hearing Kepar's words, his mother pondered for a moment. "You really don't mind, Par?" asked Mom. "No, Mom, I am very happy if I have a father again, so that my friends will no longer make fun of me." Kepar explained the real reason for wanting to have a father again. "But who else wants to marry this old mother?" Kepar's mother said humbly. "You don't have to worry. Just leave the problem to Kepar," replied Kepar with a feeling of relief, because his mother's answer indicated that she was ready to marry again. The next day, Kepar then went to the mountain to meet his father to convey the same hope. "Dad, can Kepar ask for something?" asked Kepar to his father. "What is that, my son?" Kepar's father answered, curious. Actually, Kepar felt sorry for father who had to work in the fields and cook for himself every day. If father doesn't mind, Kepar will find a suitable woman to accompany father, said Kepar to his father. "Who else wants to be with this old father?" answered Kepar's father, smiling. "Calm down, Dad. There are still many widows who are the same age and suitable for father in Alas land," said Kepar to his father, giving hope. "Ah, that's true, Par," Kepar's father replied casually. Hearing that answer, Kepar knew that his father was ready to marry again. Finally, both his parents agreed to Kepar's wish. However, they do not yet know who his match is, so they both have left the problem to Kepar. After that, Kepar began to arrange tactics and strategies to reunite his two parents who originally thought that their spouse had died, as explained by Kepar. Kepar met them in a village on the mountainside, not far from where his father lived. This meeting was not held in Alas land, so that his father would not be reminded of that place, where he used to live there for decades. Finally, thanks to Kepar's efforts, his parents were reunited. They both live harmoniously as usual. Seeing the situation, now is the time for Kepar to tell the real situation, that the woman his father married was his own wife that he once married. Conversely, the man who married her mother was her own husband who once married her. After hearing the information from Kepar, both of them knew the real situation. Although the two had been lied by their son, the two were not angry. Both forgive each other for their respective mistakes that caused them to divorce. They also thank Kepar for bringing them back together. Kepar was very happy to welcome his father's presence in the middle of his family. Finally, the three of them live in a harmonious, peaceful and happy family. Since then, Kepar has never been mocked by his friends. As for the moral messages, namely, forgiving each other, it is a commendable and highly honored quality in the life.